Alright, hello everyone and welcome to a new video. This time it will be another World of Tanks video. But this time it won't be any of your guys' replays, it will be the old scrub himself, Canadian Shield 01, which is me. But anyways, so I'm here on Abbey, which is standard battle. And I'm in my old, trusty IS-3. And now this is a very tier 10 game, only a couple tier 9s on each team, and probably one on our team we have, what is it, 5 tier 10s, and then on the enemy team it looks like they have 6. But anyway, so about a third of each team is a tier 10 tank. Now you can see me here trying to reverse side scrape here. Not exactly working. Now the reason why I took this position and not trying to go around the flanks is because usually people like to come up here and kind of juke it out up here. And I thought that since I'm a tier 8 heavy tank, that I shouldn't really be trying to face all these big boys over there on the flanks. So I decided to snake around in the middle. So anyways, so I come up here, friendly RU-251, I'm trying to follow him around. There he is right there. I'm just basically here to support this RU-251. Oh, whoops, sorry about that, mate. So the RU-251 gives her down the little slope there, and I decide to, I see that on the map, a lot of the big boys on the enemy team are moving down the western flank, so I decide to flank around, because our guys on the western flank, if you look at the map, right here, our guys, it's a pretty even match, a pretty even skirmish against them. But I want to help my boys over there on the left flank, so I decided to shift around, use the IS-3's pretty nice speed to get around. T-32, I stop. Russian accuracy, much stronger. But I hit the front of his turret there, so that had no chance of going through. So I decided to shift on around up here, trying to get out of the line of sight of this guy. He stops, and it doesn't look like he can get another shot into me. Enemy FV-207 spotted behind me as well. Have to watch out for him, because he could put some shots into the back of my tank. But here we go. The flanking maneuver has been initiated. Hello. Hit the back of the Waffenschlager's turret there. That thing has very little armor. Now I'm loading a high explosive round here, because that turret has like 20 millimeters or so of armor. And you know, when I do 200 damage with a high explosive shell against the turret, not exactly the best outcome that could have happened. Now I'll pause it here. What could have happened is I hit the hull and it bounced off, and I only did a couple, like 200 damage or so. So that's probably what happened, but if I hit the turret, I should have done full damage, but for some reason I didn't. I could have hit the hull, and it didn't, because, you know, Russian accuracy, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But I could have hit his hull, so either way, that was a bit worse than I expected. Now here comes this AMX 5100. I have the high explosive loaded, and I'm gonna load armor piercing for my next shell. Pump him at the top of the turret there for, what was that, 100 or so damage. But he gets occupied with the Batchat. Batchat takes out the Waffentrager, and I start to pump the rounds into the back. I ram that AMX 5100 getting my first kill. So, T-32, I'm pretty sure that's the one from before that was putting the shots into the rear. Now I decided to shoot at the 268 there. He's a bit, he's a bigger threat. Here comes the E-50, who's gonna demolish the T-32. Alright, so 2 kills now. Finished off the T-32. Now there's a 268 and a T-10 right here that we have to deal with. Pump one into the object there, and the E-50 finishes them off. T-10, the E-50 goes in front of him, so I have to adjust my aim. Finish off the T-10 there for my 3rd kill. Now there's a Jagdpanzer E-100 around here somewhere, but he is unspotted right now, so the only tank that's left is this T-34. I want him to pull back just a bit so I can get him in the back of his turret, but it doesn't seem like he's gonna move anywhere. So I decided to go looking for the Jagdpanzer E-100. Jagdpanzer E-100 finishes off the RU-251 that I was following around earlier. Then I pinged the map to sector D1 to alert my team where that Jagdpanzer E-100 is. So we're just gonna be giving her on down back here. The Jagdpanzer E-100. Front onto those tanks. Very unlikely that our team is going to do a lot of damage to this Jagdpanzer. So we have to get around the sides and rear. That is exactly what I do right here. So he's on low enough health that I can kill him with 1 shot. Come around. Pump 1 right into the back of his little escape hatch at the back, or whatever you want to call it. But overall, a pretty nice game. When I was going into this match, I didn't think that I was going to do a lot because, you know, tier 8 heavy tank in a tier 10 game. Usually when I'm in this sort of matchup, I do not very well. I usually get like 3-shotted by some of those big tier 10 heavy tanks and stuff. But this surprised me because I actually had a big effect on this battle. If I hadn't have come around the top north and then advanced down south along this western road, the enemy team could have broken through, and this battle could have ended very differently. So let's move along to the post-game stat. Alrighty folks, that was the video for today. I hope you enjoyed my replay of me playing on Abby. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow on the next video.